All right. When we did the first album we did, it really shocked us and surprised us because it was kind of a low budget thing, and got a lot of attention from major labels and things like that. We did it. We had no manager. We had no anything. And all of a sudden now all these big shots want us, right? Which really pissed me off because I was saying, well, where were you 4 or 5 years ago? We really needed you. Rounder took a chance with us, but we did everything but get down on our knees with Rounder and please begged us to record us. And it sat on the shelf for 18 months before it was released. So when it did, now I said, oh, now you come around. So then we wanted to do a second album, and they wanted to do major distribution. And I said, no, we're not going to do major distribution.
Move it on over. See, when we recorded those the first three records, Rounders, the content, the material for the first 2 records were just songs that we had been playing, so we knew them cold. It only took us maybe 2 or 3 days to record the album. It was all live and hardly any, if any, overdubs, or I can't remember. But that would have just been, guitar stuff. But it was all live, and we just hammered it out because we knew the stuff cold. We've been playing it for 4 or 5 years. So
and I said this to the president of the company, Rounder. I said, I'll bet that we can make a record with no major distribution, with no originals, right? No manager, right? We can make a gold record ourselves without any of that if the music is strong enough. That's impossible. I said, no, it is. If it's good enough, it'll sell. If all the songs, this was album-oriented radio in those days. And people had all the albums on big labels, and they had a big push on them, and they weren't moving it. The records weren't moving. And people asked me, why aren't they moving? I said, because the record stinks. You can put all the money in the world behind it, but if it's not any good, it isn't going to sell. So it did go gold, and Rounder just flipped out. You know what I'm saying?